Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we'll be reviewing Parasyte. I hope you enjoy it and let's hop right into it with a synopsis. Alrighty, so these alien parasite things fell from space and landed on Earth. These parasites infected people and then took over the bodies of those people. Now hopping over to our main character Shinichi, one of these parasites tried to infect him, but this parasite was unsuccessful and only took over his hand, and this parasite is named Migi. Now Shinichi and Migi pair up because it mutually benefits the both of them, because Migi can kill Shinichi, but if Shinichi dies, I think Migi dies as well. So they pair up to fight people who were completely taken over by parasites, and that about wraps up the synopsis. Let's hop over to the plot and story. All around it had a unique story, but kind of plain in certain areas. The whole parasite aspect is pretty unique, and I definitely enjoyed that. Parasyte had many angles going on, including a little romance with some tragedies and deaths. Parasyte also had those sweet little twists that everyone loves. Some of them definitely caught me off guard. But anyways, you see Shinichi go from a normal student to kind of a badass with the whole hand parasite thing, kicking ass and taking names. All around, the story and plot of Parasyte was pretty solid. Going over to the characters now, I would say pretty average, not much really going on in this category. Like I said, Shinichi does grow as a character, but he seems like the only one to do so besides Migi, and we'll talk about Migi here in a second. But there wasn't any crazy backstories, and I have to say I'm a sucker for backstories, and I feel like Parasyte lacked that. Now Migi's development was pretty cool because it goes from hand parasite thing to really smart, monotone, funny hand parasite thing. I still don't know what the hell Migi is, but he's cool. All around, I have to say Migi and Shinichi are the best characters in my opinion. The rest are pretty average. Next, we'll talk about the horror element of Parasyte, and honestly, pretty good horror. It's like that classic horror. It's not about the super violence and gore stuff. It's more about that good body horror that can be very gross at times. Like some of these Parasyte people just open up into huge mouth things. It's wild and definitely hits all the horror points that someone like myself enjoys. I cannot compliment Parasyte enough in this section. Now on to art, animation, and sound design. Art is okay, pretty average, basically what you see in every other anime. Character design, also for the most part, pretty average, besides the parasites, because the parasites are unique and they stand out a lot because just look at them, they're just wild and creepy as all hell. Animation is pretty solid, all the fight scenes were nice and smooth. I didn't notice any hiccups or anything like that. Sound design is pretty okay, I didn't notice anything bad about it, so in my opinion, that means it's pretty good. All around, Parasyte is a good anime, and honestly, I don't have many complaints about it, so I will give Parasyte a score of 6 out of 10. And if you enjoy body horror, or you're into action anime, I would suggest Parasyte. Check it out, I don't think it'll disappoint you. And hey, if you're looking to get into the whole horror anime thing, there's no better start than Parasyte, because it just starts you off nice and slow. You got body horror, it's kind of creepy, kind of gross, but it just eases you into this whole horror thing, because sometimes you need a place to start, alright? You can't just jump straight into some crazy ass shit, you know? So Parasyte, good starting point. I definitely suggest starting with Parasyte. But anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know your thoughts on Parasyte down in the comments. Also check the description for all my links and more information on the anime. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.